Welcome to the 7th lecture of graph and function, and today we will read modulus function. I have done modulus function in bridge course number 13 and I hope you have go through this. If not, first of all go through this. Modulus in bridge course number 13. Now, I would like to start with straightforward with definition. What is the definition? What is the definition? Actually, mod x is x when x greater than equal to 0, when x greater than 0, 0 when x is equal to 0, minus x when x less than 0, and normally we combine these two cases, to write definition as this, minus x, this. If you wish, you can combine, you can also take equal to here, this is also correct, this is also correct. And I can do by solving some question. This is also correct. This is also correct. Normally we do like this because at 0 and minus 0 are same quantity. What is important about modulus? What is important about modulus? First of all, try to see the arbitrary or variables. Try to see the arbitrary or variables. For example, 2 is positive. Minus 3 is negative. But what about a and minus b? What about a and minus b? You cannot say this is positive because of here is no sign, and you can't say this is negative because of this negative sign. If you take a is equal to minus 4, if you take a is equal to minus 4, this is negative. If you take b is equal to minus 5, what is minus b? This is actually positive. So this is the first point you have to mark in the modulus, that while going for literal quantities, means arbitrary constant or variable, it doesn't matter what is the sign here. This is not negative, this is b is negative sign, here is positive sign. So this is the important one that I have discussed in bridge course. So what do we know? What do we know about modulus? We know about modulus that modulus is always positive. Why? You see, this is positive and this is again positive. Here there are two negative, product of two negative numbers. Why? This x is all actually negative, x less than 0, and this is negative x positive. So what is the domain of this? Its domain is real number. We can put any real number. And what is its range? Its range is 0 to infinity. So then it what? Its range is 0 to infinity. We cannot get any negative value of this. If we put negative, this negative will make it positive. This is about modulus. I have also told you there, mod 4 is actually 4 and mod minus 4 is what? Minus 4. So what do we do in modulus? When it comes that this is a negative side, this is negative, we also put a negative. When we know this is negative, we also put a negative to make it positive. This is the modulus, and this is true for any function. Actual definition. What is mod fx? What is mod fx? So mod fx is fx when fx is greater than or equal to 0, and mod fx is minus fx when fx is less than 0. You can also take less than equal to 0. This is actual definition. Always apply condition on fx. Always apply condition on fx. Not on mod fx. Always apply condition on what? Always apply condition on fx, not on mod fx. Now, for example, if we have to write mod sin x, what we will write? This is sin x when sin x is greater than equal to 0, and this is minus sin x when sin x is less than 0. And now you know when sin x is greater than 0 and when sin x is less than 0. Let me erase from this part. When sin x, you know this through quadrant rule, plus plus minus minus. So what do we write? Actually we write mod sin x is equal to sin x when 0 less than x less than pi, and this is minus sin x when when pi. Actually what is this? This is 0 to pi, and what is this? 0 to 2 pi. You can take sign of equality everywhere because sin 0 is 0. Now, in order to make a general expression, you can also add 2n pi. You can also add 2n pi. You can also add 2n pi. Depends upon situation. Now we are looking in broader prospects, so we might need this. This is a 0 to 2 pi first two quadrant. Now, before moving further, let me move to this one. What is how do you this? X square minus 1 into x by x plus 3 modulus. How we write this modulus? How we write this modulus? Actually, when we write mod function, first of all we must know for what values of x. For what values of x this is positive and for what values of x this is negative. And how do we know when it's positive and when it's negative? So this is the sign scheme. This depends upon what? This depends upon sign scheme of x square minus 1 into x by x plus 3. Let me raise this one, or let me what is sign scheme? Actually this is minus 3 minus 1 0 1. You can say this will numerator will give roots 1 minus 1 and 0, denominator minus 3. No repeated roots, positive, negative, positive, negative and positive. Now, what is this? Actually for this value this is positive including 0. This is positive and this is what? This is what? This is actually positive. What is definition? What is definition? Actually as per this definition, this is x square minus 1 into x by x plus 3. When x square minus 1 into x by x plus 3 is greater than equal to 0, you can only take greater than 0. And what is this? This is minus x. We always open mod either with plus sign or minus sign, depending upon the condition. Whether this is positive or negative, we can also take equal sign here. Now, when this is positive, when this is actually according to this definition. If this is positive, this write this as it is. If this is negative, if this expression is negative, put one more negative sign in order to make it. Put one more negative sign in order to make it positive. Now, but I don't write like this. How do I write? I write this. I just use this sign scheme. And instead of this, I always used to write condition in positive. Actually, this is minus infinity to minus 3 or minus 1 to 0 or 1 to infinity. You may write this as x greater than 1, x less than equal to minus 3. You see sign scheme. This is positive, so we remove modulus with positive sign, and where it's negative, this is in minus 3 to minus 1, or where 0 to 1. So I will write in modulus. That's why I am doing modulus now. If you do not know when this function is positive and when this function is negative, you can't handle modulus. There is only one point in modulus. Keep in mind, what is the point? If this expression is negative, put a negative sign here in order to make it positive. So, when modulus is removed, it is very imperative. It is very important that you must know whether this is positive or this is negative. Whether this is positive or negative. So is the modulus. I use sign scheme. Now, suppose I have to go for what is mod log x base 10. Now, can you see the graph of log x? This is the graph of log x base 10. So this is log x. When this is positive, see, when x is greater than 1 or 0, this graph shows positive value. X greater than equal to 1. And when this is what? When this is between 0 to 1. When x lies between 0 to 1, this is below x axis. This is what? This is minus log x base 10. 0 less than x less than 1. So is the modulus. This is the definition of modulus. Only one point. Whenever this function is negative, put a negative sign. Whenever this function is positive, write it as it is. How to deal with the question of modulus? How to deal the question of modulus? If you want to write, you can write. Pause and write. The main point is that we have to take the condition. The main point is that we have to take the condition. Let me start with this one. Let me start with this one. The question is, let me start with this one. Solve. Mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 7 is equal to 4. Actually in bridge course I have done mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 7 is equal to probably 10 or 12 like this, but this is 4. This is very interesting. How do we deal mod? First of all, write the definition. X minus 3. When x minus 3 greater than equal to 0. Minus x minus 3. When x minus 3 is less than 0. For this, what I will write? X greater than equal to 3. For this, what I will write? X less than 3. Now, come to this. Modulus of x minus 7. This is x minus 7. When x minus 7 greater than equal to 0. Minus x minus 7. Not 3. When x minus 7 less than 0. What we do? We do x greater than equal to 7 or x less than 7. Now, this 3 and 7 will divide whole number line in 3 parts. So we will solve this question in 3 parts. Case 1. Suppose x less than 3. For x less than 3. For this I will write this. What is equation? Equation 1 is, for this start with minus sign. Minus x minus 3. This start with what? This also x less than 3 comes to this group, x less than 7. Minus x minus 7 is equal to what? Is equal to actually 4. Now try to solve it. Try to solve it. What do you get? Try to solve it. What do you get? Actually you get this is minus 2x and this is actually plus 10 is equal to 4. This is minus 2x plus 10 is equal to 4. Finally you get minus 2x is equal to minus 6. So x is equal to 3. If we consider equal sign here, this is the answer. Since we do not consider equal sign here, this is not answer. But I have said you can take equal sign. You can take equal sign. So take equal sign, this will be the answer. If there is confusion for one or more point wise you can take. You can see x is equal to 3 satisfy this. You can see x is equal to 3 satisfy this. And 3 this is 0. 3 minus 4. Modulus of 4 is 4. So is the answer. So is the answer. But if this is no answer, this is answer. You can take. This is conditional, I have said. Now case 2. Come to second interval. 3 less than x less than equal to 7. Since I have taken 3 here, if you want you can also take here, depends upon you. A point doesn't matter. What happens is this, 3 to 7 comes to this group, greater than 3. So 1 becomes what? Equation 1 becomes what? The equation 1 becomes what? You can see actually this is what? This is x minus 3 due to this. And this is what? Actually minus x minus 7 is equal to 4. This is 4 is equal to 4. Identity. What does it mean? It means, actually this point I want to explain here. That's why I have taken the addition. It means every point in 3, 7 is a solution. Every point in 3, 7 is a solution. If you take here equal, you can also make this as, you can take both. Already we have taken x is equal to 3. So if you write like this or like this, finally we get to same answer. Now case 3. Suppose x is greater than equal to 7. Take the last one. What equation 1 becomes? Equation 1 becomes what? Equation 1 becomes actually You can see from here x greater than 3, x greater than 7. Both cover x minus 7. For this we write x minus 3. And for this we write what? X minus 7 is equal to what for? From here you get x is equal to 7. You do yourself. 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 2x is equal to 14, x is equal to 7. So what is the final conclusion? What is the final conclusion? Condition is very important in modulus. That I have told earlier. Condition is very important in modulus. That I have told earlier. So what is the main solution? So solution is x belongs to 3 to 7. From here we can take 3, from here we can 7, from here we can 3 to 7 each part. So its solution line is 3 to 7. There are infinitely many solutions. How many integral solutions are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 integral solutions, infinite solutions. For identity, be careful about this. That's why I have taken this example. For identity, we have to take all the points. For identity, we have to take all the points. Condition is important in modulus. If suppose we take x less than 3 and answer comes x is equal to what? It will be taken. If we take x less than 3 and answer comes x is equal to 5, it cannot be taken. So in why we write condition, we have to answer in that condition. Now let me come to one more question. If you want to write, you can write, and let me come to one more question. The question is like this. Condition is important. Solve the question number second. Solve x plus 4 modulus plus x by x plus 3 greater than equal to 2. Now, to do such type of question, we have to concentrate on the condition of modulus. What do we know? What is mod x plus x? This is x plus 4. When x is greater than equal to minus 4, you can now do easily. This must be greater than 0. So x is greater than equal to minus 4. And what is this? Minus x plus 4. Yes, when x is less than minus 4. So we will do the question in two cases. What are the case? The case 1, when x is greater than equal to minus 4. What this equation? Equation becomes what? Equation becomes, you can say, now you can replace this by this. So this is x plus 4 plus x by x plus 3 greater than equal to 2. And you know, we cannot put this to this because we do not know this is positive or negative. So this is 2x plus 4 by x plus 3 minus 2 is greater than equal to 0. From this what we write? This is actually x plus 3. This is 2x plus 4 minus. When we multiply 2x minus x is greater than equal to 0, this is cancelled. This is actually minus 2 by x plus 3 greater than equal to 0. And it is possible only when x plus 3 is greater than 0. Why? Actually this is negative. No. This is possible only when x plus 3 is less than 0. Why? Actually this is negative. So this must be negative in order to make it positive and greater than 0. We cannot take sign of equality here because of denominator. This is not defined as denominator. X is less than minus 3. But the solution will be combination of this and this. Solution will be what? Combination of this and this. Actually from case what we see, this is actually greater than minus 4 and this is actually less than minus 3. So here we get what? X belongs to minus 4 to minus 3. One point. X belongs to minus 4 to minus 3. Now come to case 2. What we do in case 2? We do in case 2. Actually this is when x less than minus 4. When x less than what? Minus 4. This is the case. How do we replace this? Equation becomes what? You can say equation becomes what? This you can say. This is minus x plus 4. This we write this due to this as minus x plus 4 plus x divided by what? Divided by, you can say, x plus 3, and let me shift 2 to left. What is this? You can say these two cancel. What is this? Minus 4. LCM is actually x plus 3. This is minus 4. This is what? Minus 2x. And this is what? Minus 6. Greater than equal to 0. Now, let me erase the question. Let me erase this part. Let me erase this part. How to erase this part? What we get? Actually, we get minus 2x minus 10 by x plus 3 greater than equal to 0. Take sign scheme. Actually, this is denominator is minus 3. Numerator is what? Minus 5. If you check at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0, this is negative. 0 lies here, right to minus 3. So this is negative, this is what? Positive, and this is what? Negative. From here we get what? We get actually from here we get what? Minus 5 less than equal to x less than minus 3. But answer will be combination of these two. This is not the answer. Actually we have to keep in mind that x is what? Less than minus 4. So let me show here on this very graph. Let me show here. Actually x minus 4 lies between this, and since x is less than this, so we are less than this, so we have to go to this. So what is the answer of this case? Actually this is the solution of this one, but I am writing the solution by joining this condition and this condition. So by joining this condition we get what? Actually from here we get minus 5 less than equal to x less than minus 4. Answer is either this or this, and when we combine, this comes from minus 5 to minus 4 and this comes from minus 4 to 3. So 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. We do not know from 1 and 2. Be careful. Answer is either this or this. We do not take common of this. Answer is either this. This is true in its own case, or this. So when we combine these two, what we get? We get actually from x belongs to minus 5 to minus 4 and minus 4 to minus 3, minus 5 to minus 6. This is the solution of this question. So we have to do a modulus like this, taking conditions. Now, come to next question. The question is like this. If we want to write, write. Now come to this question. The question is like this. Come to a question and domain. Suppose this is the third question. Let me erase this one completely. It would be better. And suppose question is find the domain of y is equal to log 4 minus x square modulus base 10. Or you can also say like this. Let me 4 minus x square into x. Now what is the condition? Mod x is always defined. The condition we get from log x. From log. Y defined when? 4 minus x square into x should be what? Greater than 0. Now there is an interesting condition. This implies 4 minus x square is not equal to 0. This is very important. What is very important? Mod x is greater than equal to 0. We know mod x is what? We know mod x is greater than equal to 0. It means mod x greater than 0 implies, it means what? It means mod x greater than 0 implies x not equal to 0 only. Why? If this is negative, its modulus value is positive. If this is positive, then this is positive. What doesn't happen? Actually, this cannot be 0 because at 0 greater than 0 is what? 0 greater than 0 is incorrect. So we get conditions from here. What we get? We get x not equal to minus 2 plus minus 2 and 0. So what is domain? Be careful. If this is negative, its mod value is positive, true. If this is positive, it's clearly true. And sign of equality is not given here. So what we have to do? We have to do? We cannot take it at 0. So what is domain? We can write like this. This is the domain. So domain is not very important in modulus. We get condition of domain from a square root, from log, from inverse, or you can say from trigonometry. And rest is very simple. Suppose we take one more question. The question is find the domain of what? Find the domain of, you can say, fx is equal to root over mod x minus 4 upon 10 minus mod x. Suppose this is the question. How to deal this question? Because mod has no condition. The condition occurs due to what? The condition occurs due to square root. So the condition is fx is defined when? What is the condition? Fx is defined when the condition is mod x minus 4 by 10 minus mod x should be greater than equal to 0, and you can also write this is not equal to 0. Now we can take sign scheme. Because this is mod. What is sign scheme? Sign scheme of, you say, t minus 4 by 10 minus t. We can take. Actually here I have taken t is equal to mod x. What is the sign scheme? This is 4, this is 10. For value greater than 10, this is actually negative due to this t is minus. This is positive, this is what? Negative. So what do we get? There we get 4 less than equal to t less than 10. We cannot take t is equal to 10 due to denominator. So since here is mod and here is mod also, so we can treat like one quantity. If there is mod and there is not mod x, suppose question is like this, then there is a problem. We have to take two cases, x greater than 0, x less than 0, and then to proceed. But due to both modulus, our work becomes easy. If you don't get any clue, you have to break modulus. For question like this, you have to break modulus. X greater than 0, sign scheme. X less than 0, sign scheme. Then find the answer of by combining case 1 and 2. But there is no problem. From there, we can say that actually mod 4 is less than equal to what? Mod 4 is less than equal to mod x is less than 10. And what is the solution? Do like this. A square less than x square less than b square. Do like this. What if we do? We can say this lies from minus 10 to minus 4, or minus 10 to minus 4, or you can say 4 to 10. So is the domain. This is the domain of this question. If you want to write in interval, actually x belongs to minus 10 to minus 4. Minus 10 and plus 10 are open due to denominator. But from here, let me deal inequality of modulus. I have done in another way. Its values lie between minus b to minus a and a to b. But let me do equation in another way. You can say inequality. Properties of inequalities. Or result on inequalities. Actually, see, what is the condition? If alpha greater than 0, mod x less than equal to alpha implies minus x less than alpha less than x. You take equal to sign. And mod x greater than equal to alpha implies what? X less than equal to minus alpha or x greater than equal to alpha. X less than equal to minus alpha or x greater than equal to alpha. How these conditions come? You can say mod x less than alpha on squaring becomes x square less than alpha square, and so is the result. And mod x greater than alpha implies x square greater than alpha square, so is the result. This is one way. Another way. What is geometrical meaning of mod x? Geometrical meaning of mod x. mod x is distance means positive of point x on the number line from origin. From what? From origin. Mod x is the distance of point x on the number line for what? Origin. What is suppose this is number line. Suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. This is minus infinity. What is mod x is equal to 2? You know x is equal to plus minus 2. You know x is equal to plus minus 2. That's very common. But try to know it geometrically. Actually, this is the point. This is the point whose distance from origin on the number line is 2. This is the point whose distance from origin on the number line is 2. So, actually, this is the point. Its distance from origin is 2, and this is also the point. Distance means positive distance. What is the distance between minus 2 and 0? Distance means positive quantity. So 2. So geometrically we can say x is equal to plus minus 2. So what happens when x less than 2? Means distance of the point from origin is less than 2. So clearly this lies from here to here. X less than mod x less than 2. You can see any point from origin, distance of any point from origin between minus 2 to 2 is what? Is less than 2. Then what is this? Mod x greater than equal to 2. What is this? Let me 2. Means the distance of point from origin is 2 or more. You can see this point is what? This point is greater than 2. Distance of any point here from origin is greater than equal to 2. Or distance of any point from here. This 2 and 2. Mod x less than 2 and mod x what? Greater than 2. You got it geometrically, it's important. You got it geometrically. So is the result. Replace 2 by alpha, you can see this is the result. You can see this is the result. This is a very important property. This is the result. Now let me do a question on this. Let me do a question on this. This result is important, and you can also explain this by this result. But let me do a question. The question is question number 5. Find the common solution to mod x minus 1 is less than equal to 5 and mod x minus 2 is greater than 1. Now, see. Or you can say, let me change the data slightly to get answer. Let me change the data. I can change the data. Take it as x plus 1. From x plus 1 is starts from minus 4 to let me make x plus 3. Now this is a good question. X plus 3 less than equal to 5. Now how? Let me do it. If we go through this result, mod x plus 3 is less than equal to 5. This implies what? Instead of x there is mod x plus 3. Instead of alpha there is 5. Minus 5 less than mod x plus 3 and less than 5. We can take sign of equality. And from here we get what? From here we get actually what? We get minus 8 less than equal to x less than equal to what? Less than equal to 2. This is the first case. Now, come to second case. Actually, this is used. What does mod x minus 2 greater than 1 means? This means x minus 2 is either less than 1 or x minus 2 is greater than 1. Either less than minus 1 or greater than what? 1. X less than minus alpha greater than alpha. What does it mean? X less than, you can say 1 or x greater than what? 3. No. Take the combination of 2. What is the first case? According to first case, this lies between minus 8 and 2. And according to second case, this is less than 1. And this is what? Greater than 3. Greater than 3. What is the common value? This is the common value. Solution is what? Solution is x belongs to minus 8 to 1. Okay? There is no common part in this. Sometimes you may get common part in this. This is the solution. This is the way to write the inequality. There is one more point. There is one more point, and the point is that you can also see it geometrically. What is it? What does it geometrically mean? What is the geometrical meaning of x minus 2 greater than 1? On the number line, this is distance between mod x minus 2 is distance between point x and 2 on the number line. Distance of x from 2 is greater than 1. It means this point must be greater than 3. You see, this distance is 1. So this is must be greater than 3. And you can see this distance is 1. So for greater than distance from 2, for greater than one distance from point 2, we have to move here. So is a solution. You can see this is a solution. Likewise, this is the distance of x from point what? Minus 3. X plus 3 means also x minus 3. So this is a distance of x from point minus 3 is 5 or less. You can do on number line. So is the way. Now, let me move to some properties of modulus. Let me move to some properties of modulus. So far we are doing modulus with the help of what? So far we are doing modulus on the basis of definition. But let me do some properties on modulus. You can say properties. Properties on modulus. Let me deal the properties on modulus now. These are very simple property. Number 1, mod A into B, mod A into mod B. Number 2, mod A by B, mod A by mod B. B should not be equal to 0. Number 3, mod A to the power n, A to the power n. This is third property. These properties says we can multiply two quantity and take their modulus, or take modulus first then multiply. In multiplication, division and power, there is no problem. We can apply this property right. Either first divide two quantities then take modulus, or either take modulus then divide two quantities. Now, the fourth one property, this is main property. Mod A plus B is less than mod A plus mod B. Mod A plus B is less than equal to mod A plus B. For example, mod 2 plus mod 4 is equal to mod 2 plus mod 4. This is 2 plus 4 is 6, this is 2 plus 4 is 6. But 2 minus 4 modulus is less than this. Why so? Actually, first when we take modulus, this is minus 2. Modulus of minus 2 is 2. But this is 2 plus 4 is 6. So what is important here? This is very important to solve the question. Mod A plus B is equal to mod A plus mod B implies AB greater than equal to 0. That is, A and B are of same sign or 0. You can see this is plus, equality hold. And second one, mod A plus B less than mod A plus less than mod A plus mod B. This implies AB less than 0. That is, A and B are of what? A and B are of opposite sign. A and B are of opposite sign. This is important. I will do a question on this. Likewise, we can also say A minus B modulus is greater than equal to mod A minus B and its modulus again. A minus B and its modulus again. Why double modulus? Actually, up to this we are not sure that whether this may be negative. This may be negative. If mod A is less than mod B, this is negative. And when if we make this negative positive by taking modulus, this is also true. So there is one more note. When this happens, is true only when A and B are of same sign, means both A and B are positive or both A and B are negative, and it is along with that this must happens mod A greater than mod B. Or if this is 0, this also holds. If this is 0, this also holds. For 0, this also holds. This is a condition, not this. But this is a condition. One of the important condition. Properties of modulus. Now, erase this part from this. There are interesting question. There will be interesting question. Now, let me write point number 6. Mod A is equal to A implies what? And mod A is equal to minus A implies what? So, mod A is equal to A implies A greater than equal to 0. And mod A is equal to minus A less than. This is by definition, nothing else. Go for definition. A modulus, if we remove modulus and got same quantity, we say positive. If we remove modulus and we have to put a negative sign. If we remove modulus and we have to put a negative sign, means what? Means A is less than equal to 0. Means what? Means A is less than equal to 0. Now, come to next one. Point number 7. What is your idea about? Suppose you can say this is A. What is A greater than or you can say like this. When mod A is greater than A equal to A. When mod A is greater than A is a real number, it's understood. We are dealing with modulus of real number. And when is this? Every time we cannot break modulus on its definition, it will take time. So we have to keep some points in mind. It is always true. A belongs to R. But this is true only when A is less than 0. Now, first of all, try to understand this one. Understand this one. Now, let me erase here. Let me erase this one. Try to understand this one. Actually, when you take A is equal to 4 for this one, what is it? Mod 4 is greater than 4 is false. When you take A is equal to minus 4 is greater than minus 4 is 2. Minus 4 is greater than minus 4 is 2 because modulus of this is what? Modulus of plus 4 is 2. So this is not true for which quantity? For positive quantity. This cannot be true for 0 also. 0 cannot be greater than 0. So this is true when A is negative. Now, what was this? If you put a positive sign is 0, a negative sign, you will find that this is greater than equal to 0. And finally, for this you will find that this is never true. A belongs to 5. You can also justify this by graph. Let me draw the graph. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. This is graph of actually y is equal to mod x, that you know. This is graph of y is equal to mod x y for x greater than 0. This is y is equal to x for x less than 0. This is what? For x less than 0. This is what? Y is equal to minus x. So is the graph. Now, what is the graph of y is equal to x? What is the graph of y is equal to x? This is the graph of y is equal to x. Now you can see when x greater than equal to 0, mod x is equal to x. And when x less than 0, mod x is greater than x. The two cases. This part you can see. This line for x greater than 0, this line represents y is equal to x also, and this line represents y is equal to mod x also. So for x is greater than 0, it is true. For x less than 0, this line represents y is equal to mod x, and this y is equal to. So this is greater. Now you can see the conclusion. Greater than equal to 0, greater than equal to 0. These two conditions always. You can see this greater than this. A less than 0, you can see less than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 0. Actually, this is never less than 0. Actually, this is never less than 0. Mod is never less than a. Mod x is never less than. Mod x is never less than x. It cannot be. So, this is not true. But as far this is concerned, actually this is the result of what you can see. Actually this implies mod a is equal to a. This is actually mod a is equal to a. So though less than sign is there, but less than sign will give no solution. Solution is given by mod a is equal to a. This is the property. Now, let me do one final property. Property is that actually mod x square and mod x square all are same quantities. For even power they are same. Let me do some more points. On this. Now, let me do some questions. I hope all properties you keep in mind. And now I will show you how we use. If you want to write something, you can write how we can use these quantities. First of all, suppose come to question number 6. I have done this type of question. Solve mod x minus square minus you can say 2 times mod x minus 1, and you can say minus 24 is equal to 0. Suppose this is the question. I have done this type of question in base course 13. Like x square minus mod x minus 6 is equal to 0. That is my favorite data. That I have done in base course. If you have go through base course. Now how to discuss this question? There is no need to break modulus too much. Or suppose the question is like this. Suppose question is like this. Not modular. Question is modify question at this. This is the question. We can solve this by taking two cases. What are two cases? Mod x minus 1 is equal to x minus 1, x greater than equal to 1, and minus x minus 1, x less than 1. We can take two cases. Here. But I would like to use this property. I write the equation as mod x minus 1 square minus 24, 0. Why I write this? Since mod t square is equal to t square, I can replace. If there is x minus 2 or x minus 3 or if there is x minus 4, x minus 5, we have to take two cases. But here I will take advantage of this property. I can write this x square as mod x square or x square modulus or mod x square. I write it at this. Now I will write at y square minus 2y minus 24, 0, where y is equal to what? Mod x minus 1. This will make our work easy. This is actually, I think, y minus 6 and y plus 4, 0. Yes, y minus 6 and 0. This is what? y is equal to 6 and minus 4. Now we need not to take two cases. What is this? Actually now this is x minus 1 is 6 or minus 4. This is rejected. Why rejected? Mod x cannot be never less than 0. Any type of mod cannot be less than 0. So from here what we get? Mod x is equal to plus minus 6. From here what we get? X is equal to 7 or what? Minus 5. So is the solution. We can take advantage of this. Now there are more situations when we can take advantage of properties. There are more situations when we can take advantages of properties. Let me deal one or two more situations like this. Suppose we have to do the question. The question is suppose the question is that solve x square minus 2x plus you can say let me write which data will be correct, like 9x plus 10 is equal to, you can say, x square plus 7x plus 10 modulus. Now this is the question. How to do this question? Make a pause and try to do the question. What is the question? X square minus 2x plus 9x plus 10 is x square plus 7x plus 10. Now, what I am doing? I just want to explain why. Properties are helpful in this. If you go through modulus, if you try to break modulus of definition, you have to break this and this. What is the easiest solution of this? See data carefully. You will find that this is mod A plus mod B is equal to A plus B mod. Where? What is A? X square minus 2x. And what is B? 9x plus 10. Add these two direct. You will get this. So I am setting the data. Now, what is the advantage of this? This implies what? But see the property. Mod A plus B is equal to mod A plus mod B implies AB greater than equal to 0. Note of property 4 or 5. See. Therefore, x square minus 2x plus 9x plus 10 is equal to this. Implies what? This implies this into this. X square minus 2x into 9x plus 10 is greater than equal to 0. And rest is what? Rest is sign scheme. Rest is what? Rest is sign scheme. How? Can you draw? This will give you a root 0, this will give 2 and this will give what? Minus 10 by 9. Minus infinity to infinity. Extreme right, positive. Leading coefficient positive. You can also use now. So what is the solution? Minus 10 by 9 to 0. And what is the solution? Solution is you can say this is from 2 to infinity. X belongs to minus 10 by 9 to 0, 2 to infinity. We can take sign of equality here because that is true at x is equal to 0. So is the use of property. So property is important. Every time we cannot break modulus. Let me deal one more question on property. Suppose the question is that solve x square minus 15x modulus is greater than x square minus 15x. This is the question. Suppose this is the question. X square minus 15x modulus greater than x square minus 15x. What do we do? If you try to break the modulus, you can draw this sign scheme and break the modulus. That is one case. But here, you recall. Can you recall? What is this? What is this? You can recall. This is true when L is less than 0. I have just explained. For A positive, 4 greater than 4 is not true. 0 greater than 0 is not true. But minus 4 modulus is greater than minus 4. Minus 4 modulus is greater than minus 4. This is true only when this is negative. Because if this is negative, its mod is positive and inequality holds. So what is the solution? Hence, x square minus 15x greater than x square minus 15x implies what? This must be negative. This must be negative. And there is no problem in doing it. There is no problem in doing it. This is what? X into x minus 15 less than 0. This is what? X like to be 0 15. This is the answer. Great. This is the answer. Let me do one more point in modulus. Let me do one more point in modulus, and that will be, let me do one more point in modulus, and that will be, you can say, solve. You can say question like this, solve. Let me write the question x square minus 4 by x plus 1. Can you do the question? Can you do this one? If you want to go through property, you go. But you have to keep properties in mind. That will make our work easy. That will make our work easy. What is the property? What is the property? See the property. We know mod A is equal to minus A implies. I have written this in terms of property, but this is definition. What is the definition? What is mod fx? This is fx when fx greater than equal to 0 and minus fx less than equal to 0. You can also see in this way. This modulus is equal to itself with a negative quantity. This quantity is modulus of this quantity equals to this with what? With a negative quantity. So when they equal, they will equal only when it is negative, or maybe 0. Maybe 0, why? I have taken this is a situational 0 and minus 0 are same quantity. Maybe 0. So we have taken 0. So solution is what? Therefore solution of our equation is x square minus 4 by x plus 1 less than equal to 0. And now what I have to do? I have to draw sign scheme only. What I have to do? I have to do sign scheme only. How sign scheme? Numerator is 0 when minus 2 and 2. Denominator is 0 when x is equal to minus 1. For extreme right, you can say this is positive. Both leading coefficient of numerator and denominator positive. It's positive. No alternate plus and minus. So positive and negative. And what we have to consider here? Whether positive or negative. Due to this minus, we have to consider what? We have to consider negative. So we will take this one. We can take minus 2. F at minus 2 numerator is 0. We can also take this one. I hope we can take, but cannot take. So what is the solution? What is the solution? So solution is what? Solution is x belongs to what? X belongs to minus infinity to minus 2. Union what? Union, this is minus 1 to, this is minus 1 to 2. Now, this is all about mathematical expression of modulus. One more section is still left in modulus. That's from my point of view. And this is a graph. This is graph related to modulus. This is graph related to modulus. Like how we do graph of this. How we do graph of this. how we drew graph of this. How we do draw graph of this mod y is equal to x. These are some important points that I would like to discuss in coming classes. So, first of all, try to make a command of modulus, and there is only one point. If a quantity is negative, when modulus is removed, put a negative sign so that they becomes what? So that they becomes what? So that they becomes positive. Or sometimes, what is the advantage of property? Sometimes property makes our work. Properties make our work easy. We do not have to take cases and we can go to question direct. So, I think you enjoy modulus. We will meet in next class. Okay? Thank you.